me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the Lord the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screamin' lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide.
Roxamore Sports Live here at the Greater Latrobe High School. Right now, we are covering the girls' varsity basketball. It's Woodland Hills versus Latrobe. And what a fantastic game. Last, what was it, 2 days ago? Back 2 days ago, it was the Lady Wildcats playing against Penn Hills, and it was a great night for Woodland Hills as they came out as the victor for both the boys and the girls. Right now, we're about a minute in the first quarter of this match between the Wildcats and the Wolverines. I don't know why I was having such a hard time. There's like so many cats with like these high schools, but it took me a while. I had to go through the whole zoology list right there. Okay. All right, so right now the score is 0-0. I'm here with my colleague, Charles Cook. Okay. My brain's a little bit rusty right now, but we'll get through. We'll get, yeah. We're freshening up here. We're freshening up here. So far, the game looks like it's pretty starting off to a good start right now.
Foul against the Wolverines, catch ball.
I think both of these teams are trying to fill each other out pretty good right here. We still got a 0-0 score. Oh, she got some inside position. She dribbles, she throws it back out top. She pulls up. Shot, rebound are done, and she's pushing it. I'm looking for her to have a good night game tonight.
All right, and good defense by Latrobe.
Kayla Waters, she pulls a three. She all air. And they steal it.
Fisher seems like she is pretty confident with this one as she goes right in. You know, I feel like the Wolverines could have did a little bit better with defending that. It seems like they gave Latrobe a little bit too much of an advantage there to make that three throw.
That was a good inside position. She just has to make the shot. That was a very good entry pass. She has to make that shot. She has to make it.
Like right now, it seems like they're giving the Wildcats a little bit of too much footing right now. I feel like the Wolverines need to be a little bit more on it, you know, a little bit more aggressive with their defense.
You know how I told you before, we're still in that fill-out stage.
Yeah.
And we're still getting rid of some nervous energy and some jitters here. I think once the Wildcats, the Wolverines settle down a little bit, and they can use their speed against this big team.
All right. Seems like
Doing a lot of standing around.
no, yeah, that there is it. And the same goes for Latrobe. I feel like they're being a little bit too passive when it comes to out to the Bearcats. I mean, not the
That's
Bearcats,
another
but when it comes out to
turnover.
the Wolverines.
For the Wildcats.
And ooh,
She missed a little chippy. That was an easy one. That's 2 shots that I've seen her take that she should have had.
it seems like Latrobe had that ball pretty well, but it went right into the Wolverines' hands.
She is not shy.
London Creech.
And they swinging it. Kayla Walter is taking her time with this ball.
Good call.
It's not the way you beat a zone. You beat a zone by penetrating. A good
Beautiful.
shot.
Baskets for 2.
Buzzer.
Oh,
Great
wow.
pass.
She missed a chippy. I don't know what it is tonight, but the Wolverines seem to be a little shook.
Yeah, I would agree to that. It seems like they're, like I said, it just seems like they're giving Latrobe a little bit too much of an advantage here when it comes to the offense.
And that's 2 down. They got to keep this big team off of the backboard, or they're going to have a lunch date.
And 2 minutes and 30 seconds here in the first
They're going
quarter.
to have to rebound.
Baskets for 2.
Good hit by Vasquez.
Vasquez has the only 2 baskets for the Wolverines.
Yeah, got the legendary London Creech though. And done. Ooh.
She missed a chippy. Walter's good. I'll tell you what, this Kayla is working down there.
Bada bang.
15.
Excellent work by Creech from Woodland Hills. And now it's a little bit of a stumble right there. Fisher was on it, and Walter sends a great pass. Good call to London Creech. Oh,
Baller.
Creech with the bucket and the foul.
good pass by Creech there.
Yeah, that was a great pass and great move she did.
And creating a little bit of a gap in the score as it's 9-4.
Jalen Wilson, number 1, no pocket.
She was handling that ball pretty nice there.
Absolutely.
That in and out move was really nice.
5, Carly Bird, number 25, Camille Duncan.
Absolutely, absolutely. Wildcats. It seems like they have a bit of an advantage, as it seems like the Wolverines aren't really catching their offense as well as they should be. But as you mentioned, it's still in the first quarter. They have a chance to kind of regain themselves here. And right now, it's the Wolverines in the lead. A minute and 30 seconds.
The Wildcats are setting their offense up. They don't have too many ball handlers on this Wildcats team, but they have a lot of size. She shoots, and that's a 3.
Dominic made that shot. An excellent hit for Latrobe. Less than a minute to go here. Oh.
And that's another turnover.
Just inches away from the cameraman's head back there, but an intended pass by Dominic.
We got a 7-9 with 46.7 seconds on the clock, and we're looking pretty good tonight. I tell you what, the energy is totally different from here from what it is in Woodland Hills.
Yeah, I can actually talk normally without having to shout on the microphone. That's great.
Yeah, the energy is totally different.
I had to do a bowling match after that event, and I lost my voice, to say the least. It was still gone.
Three more for Dominic. She has 6 points in the half, in the quarter.
10 seconds. And London Creech at the last second. Oh.
And after 1 quarter of play.
After 1 quarter of play, the Wildcats lead 10-9, but we had an interesting half. Number 15 for Woodland Hills, she has 4 points, and Cameron has 4 points. They're the leading scorers on the team right now. And for the Latrobe Wildcats, we have Dominique has 6 to lead that team so far.
Yeah, so far the Wildcats are coming in with fire and fury, but it seems like Woodland Hills has regaining the composure and stepping it up as they're reading these offensive plays a lot better than they were. And it definitely seems like the Woodland Hills is going to come in a lot stronger this time around here in the second quarter.
Yes, I'm looking to see Woodland Hills like gain their composure, not rush.
Yes.
Take their time and get to pushing the ball on this big team so they can outrun them. But I'm also looking to see the Wildcats use their size inside to take advantage of Woodland Hills' size.
Absolutely, absolutely. And right now we're entering the second quarter here. 8 minutes on the clock has been given. The score is 10-9. So right now this is anyone's game at the moment.
There they go. They're going inside. I knew they would start going inside.
Rafferty made that shot by
Rafferty now has 4
Latrobe.
points.
A great
And she
three.
hits a 3 from the corner. Wilson, great shot.
Look at that. Let's see. 12-12. Right now, we usually see the game start off this way. Usually pretty close. 12-12. We usually tie in the first quarters. And towards the end, we start to see the skills in some direction.
He swings it back around. Pass with a bad pass. Good idea. Just a bad pass. Good defense from the Wildcats.
Absolutely. And Walter.
Kayla wanted that shot. She drives in. That's a good shot. She just misses it.
Yeah, Walter.
They seem to be able to get any shot they want, but they just have to make them.
Absolutely. Got to put a little bit more energy in it. Walter has a great defensive dribbling.
This is great defense.
And
she's a 3-point shooter. Dominant. She has 9 points, and all of them came from 3-point shots.
Absolutely. Dominic with a good aim.
So now the Wolverines should have to pick up and understand that they can't leave her open.
Absolutely. Good pass.
Good move.
And,
Good. Oh, she should have shot that.
oh, yeah. But, oh.
And they're trying to open this game up. They're trying to open this game up now.
Good hit there by Latrobe.
Yeah, I mean, they're really starting to open up that three-point lineup and set their shots up, and they're making some wide-open shots. The Wolverines seem like they're a little discombobulated on defense.
Yes, I would absolutely agree with that. And with the offense, it seems like they're not really doing a whole lot of crowding, which is a good thing, as you can easily lose the ball when you're trying to go in offensive, and then the ball goes to the other hands.
Well, the main thing that I see from the Wolverines is that they're not taking what they give them. They're trying to force their shot.
Yes.
So they're giving you a wide open jump shot, and you can't keep trying to drive in the middle. That's where their strength is at, in the middle with the big people. So you got to take the wide open shot when they give it to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've seen some pretty good long range shots there by Wilson and Dunn in previous games. Right now it is Dunn with a good defensive dribbling, and she maintains the ball. Offensive dribbling.
Good shot from number 3. She's came in the game and gave them a real lift. She has 6 points off the bench. She's gave this team a real lift.
Rafferty takes it to the hoop for 2.
Dunn right now hanging on.
They're driving in that lane. That's what they want them to do.
She was,
She turns it over.
That just kind of hurt right there to see that happen. It seemed like Vasquez unintentionally just handed Latrobe the ball there, but nonetheless, Woodland Hills is holding up pretty well, as the score is nothing too devastating. It's 14-20 with Latrobe in the lead.
Woodland Hills has to get their offense going. You can't just dribble the ball from side to side. You gotta get something going here.
Yeah. Good sportsmanship there by Latrobe, Dominic, as she helps up Dunn back up. Right now,
the Wolverines really need to get some kind of offense going.
Yeah, I was just
you got to swing the ball against a zone.
Oh.
Nobody's back on defense.
Right.
Later.
Right, yeah, they were a little bit slow to that defense right there, which gave
when the shot is taken,
Latrobe.
somebody has to get back.
Nice. Shot by Creech there.
Yeah, she's having a great offensive game so far.
Dunn. Dunn is down on the ground right now.
We got Dunn down on the floor.
Yeah.
Coach is going out to check on her.
And Dunn is a key player for Woodland Hills.
She is crucial.
Absolutely. As we've seen her with some pretty successful long passes, deep passes rather, and good offensive dribbling. Excellent on the three throws. Fortunately, Woodland Hills has a number of well-skilled players. Seems like she's holding up quite well.
She just shook up a little bit. She'll be back. She's definitely a competitor.
Absolutely. I expect that she might be back on the court pretty soon. Just needs a little time to recuperate. Right now we are at 4 minutes on the second quarter of this match between Woodland Hills and Latrobe.
Oh, she was working inside.
Yeah, it was good defense by Creech.
They're really starting to push the ball inside on this team and really start to use their height advantage.
Exactly. Namely by Creech and Vasquez. They have a good height. No. That's how you gotta
push the ball.
Push the ball.
They have to turn this into a little bit more scrappy game. As long as they slow and it's in a half-court set, they're going to have a hard time beating this big wide.
To their advantage, so. But the Wolverines are pretty powerful when it comes to speed and long distance shots such as the one we saw. Right now, looks like the ball is going to Woodland Hills as it's in the hands of Fisher. Hope Hawkins coming back up. And foul against Wildcats.
She missed a lot of little chippies in there. It's a great shot. She just got to make that shot. This game would be totally different if she made it. One of those close shots.
Absolutely. Just 16 under 23. Wildcats in the lead.
She is 0 for 4 on foul on making layups. 0 for 4.
0 for 4.
That is crucial in a game like this.
Absolutely, especially with just 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock here for the second quarter. You kind of want to finish off these quarters with a bang as much as you can.
Foul against the Wolverines, Wildcat ball. Checking in for the Cats, number 5, Carly Burke.
We're down to 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the second quarter. And this game is still in reach.
For Latrobe, number 5, Burke is on the court right now.
Latrobe caught fire early in the quarter, hitting like 4 3-pointers in a row. Great ball fake. She dribbles down. She stays on her feet. Oh, up and under.
All right, there we go.
Told you they're beating them on the backboard now. The height is coming into play now. They're starting to, you see that?
Yes.
They're beating them on that backboard.
The speed. Speed is working. They were kind of just not giving enough pressure on Bear right there. It looked like they let Bear in a little too easily and let her have too many clear shots right there. I feel like they could have put a little bit more pressure on her.
They're really, the Wildcats are really pounding that backboard, offensive backboard.
Absolutely. Right there as they create a gap. Looking like it's going to be, yep, it's going to be 25 over 16. Wildcats from Latrobe in the lead.
Number 15 has been playing a great game so far.
Absolutely.
Offensive game.
Yeah, she is excellent defensive dribbling right there. That's it is a messy ball, but back in the hands of Latrobe.
Fighting for it.
Oh.
I haven't seen Kayla Walters get her offense going yet. I'm waiting to see her get her offensive going. London can really ball. She is having a great game.
19 under 25. London Creech with a successful shot. Great passing by Kayla Walters.
London's leading all scoring with 11 points right now. Oh, get it inside. Big player down the bottom. We're using this inside presence tonight. Left hand off the dribble. Great pass for a layup. Good shot. And the Wolverines have put a little bit of pressure on the ball. But they get the ball to the middle of the court. She pulls up.
It's great passing there by Latrobe.
And the ball is off the Wolverines, number 1.
And Galantis.
London has had a great half so far. I think she's leading all scores.
And Jasmine Dunn is back in for Woodland Hills as a replacement for London. Glad to see
Oh, that was a
Jasmine
deep
Dunn
three
needs
from number
recovery.
5.
Look at that.
All right, she's starting to pick it up a little bit. Hawkins is starting to pick it up a little bit. She was 0 for 4. She's made her last 2 shots. I'm really proud of her. She's getting her head in the game.
Excellent work by Hope Hawkins. And yeah,
And that's a jump ball. She tied that up.
Carmen Vasquez.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely using both.
all right, 23 under 30. 30 seconds on the clock.
All right. We got a 7-point game with 32 seconds left in the game. Let's see what the Wolverines do right here. I need Dunn to, she hasn't scored tonight. I need to see her some offense for this team. Jasmine misses the shot.
Excellent. That was a good knockout by Watson from Latrobe. And she saw the danger and put it away. London Creech is in here for Vasquez. And with 20 seconds on the clock here for the second
Wolverines set their
quarter.
press up. Oh, good pressure, Mary. That's what a press does. It makes you make bad passes. Oh, good defense by the Wildcats.
Yeah, I'm sure Latrobe is kind of just facepalmed himself right now for that one, as that ball was intended to be a pass, but it seemed like it was a
back in the
pass.
game. She has made her last 2 shots. Need to get the ball back to her again. Get it to her again. She's feeling good now.
That she is. That she is.
Go, Dunn.
Oh.
And we're going to end that half right there with a score of 30-23.
Nothing too devastating, though. Good attempt here by Jasmine Dunn as she tried to go in for the last point she can get here in the quarter, in the second quarter, that is. Right now, we are about to approach the second half of the game. This is Roxamore Sports Live. Maximilian Kiefer here with Charles Cook. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community fundraiser and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mary. I've been a member at Fit for Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit for Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit for Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
Roxamore Sports Live here at the Greater Latrobe High School. Maximilian Kiefer here with Charles Cook, bringing you the halftime report. Right now, the record for Woodland Hills is 4-1 and 6-4, and Latrobe is 8-2.
And they're 4-0 in their conference.
4-0 in the conference. Yeah. Oh wow.
So they have a pretty good team. They have great three-point shooting on this team and size. So they can beat you in two ways. They can beat you either from the three-point line or they can beat you on the down low.
Absolutely.
What I've noticed in this half is they have out-rebounded. I wish we were keeping count.
Yeah.
But they have out-rebounded the Wolverines tremendously in this half.
Absolutely. And as you mentioned, the height is really playing at an advantage here, as well as the strength. But I also feel like the Wolverines are kind of lacking a little bit on the defense, as they're kind of letting the offense in a little too easily. As you mentioned, the speed really plays an advantage to how you stop a player with a height advantage from making an offensive pass, and how you can stop him from making a excellent shot on your side of the court.
Yes.
Right now, the score is 30-23. We're about a few minutes away from the second half of the game. It has been pretty much a hard time for the Wolverines, as the Wildcats are coming in pretty strong, leading by 7 points. But it seems like, from my view, it seems like the Wolverines are coming back pretty quickly. Looks like they're reading their players a lot better than they were previously.
Yes.
We're seeing a lot more smarter passes, and we're seeing them not hold back so much on.
Well, I'm looking to see in this half. I'm looking to see Kayla Walters get herself going off offensively, and I'm hoping that Hope Hawkins will continue the way that she finished the half. She didn't start out too well. She missed about 4 close shots, but in the last part of that half, she hit 2 very good shots. And so I'm looking to see her keep it up. And I'm also looking to see a London finish like she started. She is leading this team in scoring right now. I think she had like 11 and a half.
Absolutely.
And so I would like to see her get herself going. And I'm still looking to see for that senior leadership from Jasmine Dunn.
Absolutely.
I'm looking to see that senior leadership. On the other side of the ball for Latrobe, they turned the ball over quite a bit. This league could have been very, very widely opened up more if they didn't turn the ball over so much. They turned the ball over quite a bit. The pressure from the Wolverines was working, but the Wolverines just were not making their shots.
Absolutely.
So in this half, I'm looking to see the Wildcats control the ball more, make better decisions with the ball, and really start to use their height advantage.
Absolutely. And we certainly have seen that, especially with Dominic. Dominic has been a powerhouse for the Wildcats, as she has been making pretty successful free throws, as well as just like bulldozed right through the Wolverines defense. But it seems like the Wolverines are a little bit better at reading Dominic there. Another key player of Another key player of the Wildcats is Bear. Bear's another player that's been racking up the points for the Wildcats.
Yeah, she's a force to be reckoned with inside.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it just, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing how this game's going to turn out. It seems like the Wolverines are coming back up a little bit, but right now it seems like they're still kind of not recovering from some of the mistakes they're doing. It seems like they're not really taking notes of some of the mistakes they're doing. But here in the second half of the game, we'll see if that turns around. We saw how they performed back at their homes, at their home high school. They came out with victorious, but let's see how it works out tonight. This is Roxamore Sports Live. I'm Maximilian Kiefer here with Charles Cook. This is the halftime report. We'll be right back with you. Roxamore Sports Live here at the Greater Latrobe High School. The game has resumed. We are in the second half of the game, 8 minutes on the clock. The score is currently 30-23.
And we're back pushing. This game is started off with a little controversy, but nobody touched the ball. But it's all good. And they come out in the man-to-man, Woodland Hills. Applying some pressure. I see that coach has made some changes inside this half.
Good catch.
And the pressure is working. She forced a walk.
Yeah, it seemed like Watson and Snyder there were reading those passes quite well. So right now, it seems like Latrobe has the upper hand in this match currently.
Send it to me again.
But it's too early to call at the moment as Woodland Hills is down on Latrobe's side of the court.
No.
Watson and
they swing it.
Watson was giving some pressure there on Kayla Walters. Good pass.
That's her shot right there. That's her favorite shot. I'm surprised she passed that one up.
All right. It's good passing right there by Wolverines. But
they seem to be more set into their offense. I guess their coach had a good talk with them. They seem to be more confident in what they're doing.
Absolutely. We are seeing that right now. And, ooh, so close. There we go.
And she's back to scoring. I was looking for her to keep going. Hawkins is really picking it up.
Just 5 points away now.
Foul against the Wolverines.
That could have been a bad one right there.
A
Get
good
it
pass.
inside, number 22, and she's fouled with the body. It's a body foul.
Foul against the Wolverines. At the line for your Wildcats, number 22, Anna Rafferty.
Anna Rafferty. And number 22 for the Wildcats.
She makes the first one.
Graceful and with ease. She gets that ball in that net.
And she makes them both.
Good pass. Oh. A lot of pressure on Vasquez there. But Vasquez had a good recovery.
Kayla would have still, it gets stole right back though.
Good pass by
Wildcats are
Latrobe.
pushing it down, and she traveled.
Ref didn't like that.
Coach yells out the offense. The offense is set.
Let's see. Good pass.
She sets up for a three. Rebound Wildcats. Here they come. They're off to the races. Oh, walk. That was a bullshit. They could have called a travel on her. And that's a travel, but she got bumped so hard. That could have went either way right there. That was definitely a bump. She was pushed into that travel.
Absolutely.
Checking in for the Wolverines, number 15, London Creech.
London Creech back on the court. Number 15.
She had a great first half.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fisher was on it with the passes as well.
With a good rebound.
Seems like the Wolverines are getting better with their offense.
There goes
Beautiful.
Dunn. I've been looking for her to get started. Here she comes.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was close.
It seems like
I guess this is not Florida. This is not a stand your ground state.
seems like
This is
seems
not
like
a
Rafferty had a bit of a hard fall there. Let's see how bad it is for Rafferty. Right now it seems like she's holding up pretty well. Let's just say rough fall, but I'm no medical expert, so I won't speak too soon here, but right now she's still on the ground. We'll see if she gets back up. It's a possibility that she'll join the court again, but we'll see. We'll see. We wish her the best, as always.
The Rock Comedy Show. Headlining Terry Jones. Hosted by Izzy For Real. February 18th, 2020. It's $25 at the door. It's $25 at the door, $30 in advance. Don't forget, you don't want to miss this one. It is going to be a good one.
All right. Rafferty is going back to the bunker, so to speak. We hope to see her again. We hope her good recovery.
Foul against the Wolverines at the line for your Wildcats, number 5, Carly Burke.
She's shooting too.
Right now, the score is coming back up ever so slightly for Woodland Hills as it's 27-32.
She misses the first.
Burke.
And she makes 1 out of 2.
Good shot by Burke.
And here come the Wolverines.
A good pass by Dunn, and
she's moving a little bit too fast there.
ooh. It's, Watson
with the body. Foul on number 1. Hope Hawkins.
Wildcats number 20, Bailey Watson.
We haven't seen too much from Watson so far in terms of these long shots. So far, a good shot. And
They got to
good
figure out a
free
way
throws.
to keep these Wildcats off the foul line.
Kayla Walters is holding the ball quite well. Oh,
There they go.
a good pass there by Latrobe.
And Latrobe is now taking total control of this game.
Absolutely. Ooh. Latrobe is just on it. Dominic caught that ball like it was nothing.
The Wolverines have really lost control of this game. They really got to gain their composure back. I've been waiting to see her get going all night. She has not really been shooting like she does.
No.
I think it's the size of this team is so big. It's hard to
Yes.
shoot over them.
Yeah, it's a considerable difference, and height does make a difference in how you play this game. I believe a stereotype for every basketball player is the height, and there's a reason for that.
Checking in for the Wolverines, number 4, Jalen Wilson.
Wilson is back on the court here for Woodland Hills, number 4.
And they just broke that press really easy.
Yes, that they did. Latrobe is
on the move. They are taking over this game.
Yeah, it definitely.
They are now up 10, and they are on the move.
Yeah, it definitely is showing that Latrobe has more weight in this match, but it doesn't seem like it's anything that's too devastating at the moment because what we're seeing is good improvement from Woodland Hills. But a lot of these, it's worth noting that a lot of Latrobe's advantage in the score was brought on by foul shots.
I don't know what Woodland Hills' game plan was for this game, but I have not seen them take advantage of their speed.
No, we haven't seen a lot of that. Although the defensive and offensive dribbling by Woodland Hills is quite impressive.
I'm looking to see some of this senior leadership right now step up on this team. You're Dunn, you're Kayla. I'm looking to see them step up and put their team back in a position of winning this game.
Absolutely. Wilson here. Just a 11-point difference here in the score. Wilson has a chance to make a difference in that.
Oh. Now we just got a technical foul on the Wolverines coach. The discrepancy is that he never got a warning. So we had one ref say, calm down, and one ref just came out and gave him a technical foul. And when the coach asked, well, do I get a warning? The referee said no. Well, maybe that technical foul will rally his team and get them going. This happens a lot inside basketball. Technical foul will make your team get energized.
And the score seemed just go back to exactly to where it was shortly. We had some good, successful shots by Wilson there. And the score has resumed to where it was before that as Latrobe takes 2 points to their name just now.
Let's see what Woodland Hills does here.
Oh. Excellent defense there
And
by
they're on the
Creech.
push. She's pushing, she's surveying, looking for open player. Oh. Great shot, great move. She has to make that layup.
And great catch there by Latrobe.
(42-31), and time is ticking in this third quarter. This quarter has been a quarter of free throws for the Wildcats. They have been through the free throw line on numerous occasions in this quarter.
We've seen Snyder make these shots pretty smoothly in the past. And so far, she seems to be holding that good shine.
It seems like every basket that the Wolverines get, they have to work hard for, and the Wildcats baskets are coming pretty easy.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's
poor imbalanced pass. It's getting a little ticky-tacky out here. Ref is calling the game really, really ticky-tacky.
Let's see.
It's, fouls are 8-4. I told you they've been on the foul line quite a bit today.
Hope Hopkins is back on the court for the Wolverines, number 1. And just Latrobe is getting really fall with these free throws.
Checking in for your Wildcats, number 4, Josie Stratus.
Stratus is back on the court, number 4 for Latrobe.
Over the back. They called it over the back on number 25, which is a really, really good call.
Foul against the Cats, Wolverine ball.
Ooh. That was all sorts of wrestling and fussing there. 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock.
Wolverine 22, Emma Blair.
No, they have been lived on the foul line this whole quarter. Oh, they missed one.
And a miss by Bear.
You don't see that too often. And they're living into that paint.
Blair for 2.
Well, he just handed out a warning on the other side for some comments that were made on the bench. He handed out a warning on that side, but he didn't give the Wolverines a warning. And that's a 3.
Wilson for 3.
Great shot by Wilson there.
Yes. And we have to go on the record and say that was the exact official who gave the technical, but gave a warning to the Wildcats.
Ooh. Yeah, looked like Fisher was at a disadvantage there as she was just behind 2 other players at a considerable height difference.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
They're just really out-scrapping this team right now.
Oh.
And a wide open 3 for Dominique. Dominique has another 3. That's 4 threes for her in the game.
Yeah, she's been racking that up to her record. Those 3 shots. Oh. Wilson. Ooh.
Good rebound by Hope Hawkins. She missed the point.
At the line for the Wolverines, number 1, Hope Hawkins.
And she has a chance to kind of get that point back at least. 45 seconds on the clock here for the 3rd quarter. Oh.
She misses a front of 1.
Wolverines, number 32, Atia Walker. Checking in for your Wildcats, number 10, Ellie Snyder.
And Tia Walker, number 32, is here on the court for Woodland Hills.
She makes 1 out of 2.
Good defense by Wilson.
Hot defense. Hot D right there. .6 seconds on his 3rd quarter.
35 under 50.
Here they come. She's coming at her. She dribbles it back out, takes her time. Sets up. Oh, she's wide open. And that's Dominique for another 3. Wow. She has like 6 threes in this game.
6 threes, indeed. She's building that up on her record as trying to get as many 3 shots as she can get. We have 20 seconds on the clock. Oh. London was
down there scrambling.
Yeah, absolutely. She was determined to get that ball. And in the end, it looks like it went to the Wildcats. Kayla Walter is in for number 32. Kayla Walter, number 3. Got 10 seconds.
Uh-oh. She picks the dribble up. 3 seconds, 2, 1. No good. And the end of 3.
Wow, that was quite something right there.
After 3 quarters of play, your Wildcats lead the Wolverines 50.
And That's it for the third quarter of this match. We're heading into the last quarter. The score is 53-35. Wildcats in the lead. And going into a commercial here. Roxamore Sports Live. Roxamore Sports Live here at the Greater Latrobe High School. So far, this match has been, it's been heavily weighted for Latrobe. Latrobe is coming out swinging, and they are making some great hits here, namely with Dominic, as she's been landing free throws left and right, 6 to her name so far. The score is currently 53-35, and it looks like Latrobe just got another point.
And I tell you what, the size of this team has really gotten to the Wolverines tonight. They can't overcome the size of this team. That's a great three-pointer there. She stepped in. That was an imbalanced foul. That whole third quarter, they were on the foul line or hitting a three-pointer.
Good passes by Latrobe. And good strength, good speed. Oh. Watson was on it with the defense as she blocked Dunn there.
And they're coming back down.
Noticing Dunn is a lot more fierce. You can see in her facial expressions. She means business, but an excellent
and Dunn
block
just did
there.
not fill the lane. You cannot keep on waiting for the referee to give you a call. You have to play the game of basketball.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that was a good block there by Bear from Latrobe.
Vasquez is high and off, and they're off to the races again.
Oh, and just.
I mean, they are turning this into a foot race.
38-57 here in the fourth quarter. Oh.
And now they're just taking it at the first shot they get. They don't have any offense going at all. First shot, and they're just letting it go.
Oh.
She faked her own self out with that one. $1,000 move with a 10-cent finish.
Ouch. Ouch. It's the thing that came to mind as I saw Hope Hawkins just take the ground there.
Timeout.
Got a timeout.
Wolverines.
Foul against the Wolverines at the line for your Wildcats, number 25, Camille Dominic. Timeout, Wolverines.
All right, we got a timeout here.
They have really blown this quarter open.
Now, what do you think? What do you think Woodland Hills can improve on here in the fourth quarter? I mean, we have a pretty big gap here. It's 38-57. Latrobe in the lead, but surely not all hope is lost as it's 5 minutes and 52 seconds. What do you think Woodland Hills can improve on?
Well, I believe Woodland Hills has to, at this point in the game, just make a good showing.
Good showing.
Make a good showing. Run your offense, and don't take one pass, one shot. They've already dropped their heads down. Their whole countenance is off.
Yes.
They got to pick it back up.
Absolutely. And what would you say that Latrobe is getting right now? It seems like Latrobe is making some really good calls here, and their strength, as you mentioned, is really playing a huge role in it. What would you say is really working to their advantage overall?
Overall, it's just the size of it.
Just the size. Okay.
And you can't teach size.
Exactly. No, you can't teach size, but you can teach her how to get around it. And as you mentioned, that speed does make a difference when it comes to defeating the height.
Woodland Hills has to improve on their defensive rotations. When a jump shot is taken from one side of the floor, the other guard from the other side of the floor has to rotate back.
Absolutely.
So they won't get those fast break layups.
Yeah, well, we're seeing Latrobe
They
really
must have given up at least 12 points on fast breaks.
Oh, yeah. No kidding about that. Oh.
And just errant passes.
Just Dominic just smacked it out of there. Good defense by Latrobe yet again. Oh.
Dunn she just can't get it done inside tonight. These girls are just way too tall for it.
Absolutely.
And now they just starting to make anything. That was a great shot from Watson. High off the backboard. Good shot.
Absolutely. Yeah, Latrobe also has really great dribbling. Ooh. There we go.
Michael Dunn made a little chippy shot right there. That's a good shot for Dunn.
Ouch.
We got a foul on Walters. She's a little bit too late getting there.
Foul against the Wolverines. At the line for your Wildcats, number 4, Josie Stragus.
Stragus, she's another player we've seen rack up these points for Latrobe.
Yes, they have.
She's pretty good with these free throws.
Yes.
20-point gap right now. Make that a 21-point gap. Possibly a 22-point gap.
And now we got to pick it up. This team has shot very well from the foul line tonight.
And there you have it. 22 points as a difference in the score.
I don't understand the offense of the Wolverines. That nobody's flashing to the middle of the paint. You can't break this zone by keep swinging the ball on the outside of it. That's not going to get it. You got to get the ball in the middle of the paint.
Yeah, it seems like they're
They never broke the zone down.
No.
They let them stay just packed it and making them shoot over top of those tall people.
Exactly, and it's becoming quite predictable for Latrobe as they definitely reading the offense from Woodland Hills a lot better than they were in the first quarter. And
we're shooting a 1-on-1 situation here.
Foul against the Cats.
They're in the penalty.
Wolverines, number 5,
Jasmine Dunn is a powerhouse for Woodland Hills. We've seen her make some pretty successful shots.
She makes the first of a 1-on-1. She makes both.
And we're back to a 20-point gap here. Dunn. Good speed by Dunn there as she.
What kind of call would he make here? When the whistle was blown, Black had the ball.
Yeah, it seems like the refs are in discussion here.
Yeah, they are conferring. They are conferring together. I want to see what kind of call comes out of this one.
Clock right now is 4 minutes and 36 seconds here
Black.
in the fourth quarter. Score 62-42.
And they make the right call.
Latrobe in the lead. Oh,
Good job. Number 15 has been playing a great game tonight. She keeps it. London. She keeps attacking. She's attacking the paint.
absolutely.
She's playing a really good game tonight.
Yeah, she maintains that ball quite well. Her offensive dribble is just as good as her defensive one.
I don't know. She comes off the bench, but I might have to move her to the starting five.
Beautiful shot there. As an attempt to make a second one. 44. And miss.
They called a walking foul. Or traveling. Yes.
And
She keep on coming at it. She's trying to get in that paint. That's the best thing they can do. They get to the foul line and the clock stops. So that's the best thing they can do is try to get to that foul line.
absolutely.
London's got the right idea.
There's a lot to look forward to for the Woodland Hills with these fouls when it comes to fouls on the Wildcats. Correction, I keep getting my Cats confused. It is the Wolverines from Woodland Hills going against the Wildcats from Latrobe.
London's on the foul line. She makes the first of a 1-and-1. She's got great percentage tonight. She gets in the paint. She's making great decisions.
Absolutely.
And she makes them both.
Has the aim of an assassin. And
they got to push the ball.
Right.
They're pushing. They're pushing.
The defense from Woodland Hills is quite impressive at the moment, as Jasmine Dunn is putting on the pressure.
Oh man, Woodland Hills is putting a press on now.
Absolutely.
And they're just running down this clock.
Hopkins.
They get the ball out to Dunn. She pushes it.
Oh.
Look who cleans it up. London cleans it up, but she misses the shot.
Wilson for 2.
That was an interesting set right there.
Yeah. Wilson lost the ball, but then she redeemed herself by getting that point back in there. So we're at a 12-point gap. 50 under 62. Latrobe still in the lead. Right now, the time is 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. It's a little bit of a discussion going on between the teams of how they can.
A lot can happen in 3 minutes. They got to keep this pressure up
Absolutely.
and get to the foul line. They have to get to the foul line. Keep attacking the basket.
Absolutely, absolutely. And game is getting ready to kick it back into action. Right now, the players are taking the positions. It seems like the game's ready. All right.
got to play some D right here. Oh, and what a great, man, they are really stepping up on their defense right here.
Vasquez is back on, number 24 for Woodland Hills.
They got to get back to their plan of going to the basket.
Good attempt by Wilson. Oh,
here they come. They haven't quit yet. They picked it up for them.
absolutely.
Layup. Oh, London out of nowhere with a block.
Absolutely. A 10-point difference now as it's 52 under 62. 2 minutes and 33 seconds
and
here.
They're fighting back in this one. Inside. Blair.
And
she misses again. And she goes back and makes the third one.
Back to a 12-point difference.
That's size. You can't teach size. I know that. There they go.
Vasquez came in like a hero and managed to get that ball back in that net.
We got a 10-point game with 2 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock.
Absolutely. And it's possible. It's possible to rack up that amount, rack up to 64 points and tie the game in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Right now, there's a little bit of discussion going on between the teams as they try to take advantage of these 2 minutes remaining. And game should resume shortly here. And now Wilson has become quite the powerhouse for Woodland Hills as she has made a number of successful shots and brought the score back up to a preferable gap as the score slowly comes back
Hills he's pushing his team to keep fighting. They're in this game. They really need to get a stop right here and get this ball back.
Good deep pass there. And
layup by Blair.
Good. Good shot by Bear. London Creech.
London for three. Oh, this girl is really on fire tonight.
And great steal. An unfortunate deep pass missed. Hope Hopkins is to take the court again.
All right, here we go. They got put pressure on the ball. .137.
And and that is something you don't want to hear as a Wolverine.
We're shooting two. And she makes the first one. We've got a 67-57 with 134 left.
Excellent shot there by Snyder. And done. Successful pass, London Creech.
And she makes another one. London is on fire tonight.
Yeah, London has quite a number of free throws. I can't say that word correctly.
And they're
throws.
down 8 with 1:24 on the clock. And they did exactly what I said they needed to do.
Absolutely.
Just make a good showing.
Absolutely, and that's what they're doing. They're putting that scratch right there and making that scratch into a score, and that's
make a good showing. It's good for team morale, win or lose. Yeah.
Absolutely. Under 68, an 8-point difference here in the fourth quarter with a minute and 24 seconds to go. The game is back in action.
And the action is up. Can the Wolverines get a stop right here?
Oh, ouch.
A little foot tangled up right there. She's on fire. Oh. They call. No, they got her shooting. Blair's back at the foul line.
Yeah, this is not something you want to hear if you're rooting for the Wolverines, but this is absolutely something you want to hear if you're rooting for Latrobe.
Absolutely. This is a crucial point in the game right now. They're trying to swing the tide back towards themselves.
And
but they make their foul shots. This team is a great foul shot shooting team.
Absolutely. Carmen Vasquez is back on the court here, as well as Hope Hawkins. A 10-point difference yet again, with just a minute and 20 seconds to go.
And one. Oh. And that's a steal by Dunn. And they're back on the move. Oh. Walking.
40 seconds. And
36 seconds.
Now you see, at this point, I feel like the best thing Latrobe can do is kind of just eat the clock, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Eat as many seconds as they possibly can here. At 35 seconds in the fourth quarter. The gap is quite considerable. It's highly, highly unlikely for Woodland Hills to climb back up at this. But I don't want to speak too soon, as anything can happen, really. But 35 seconds is still cutting it.
Yeah, this is good. It'll be tough to come out this one with 35 seconds left in this game. But I will say that the Wolverines definitely put up a fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as we've seen last week, the Wolverines definitely do have a good technique in terms of dribbling and their offense. They could have just stepped up a little bit with their speed when it came with this game. The height difference, as you mentioned,
the way the game is being played now is the way the game should have been played the whole game for them.
Exactly.
It needed to be fast and scrappy.
Exactly.
And they would have beat this team.
I absolutely agree with that. It just seemed like it came at the last minute, though, that motivation, that reading on the opponent, and that is the nail and the coffin, it seems like. Jasmine Dunn. Oh.
Dunn with the basket and the foul.
64. And
checking in for the Wolverines, number 15, London Creech.
And Dunn is letting it be known, you can't guard me.
Jasmine Dunn.
Checking in for your Wildcats, number 5, Carly Burke.
Jasmine Dunn.
To finish the play. And she finished the three-point play. Foul on number 2, reaching in. 18.7 seconds left.
Wolverines at the line for your Wildcats, number 10, Ellie Snyder.
I really believe if they would have played this way for the entirety of this game, you would see a different outcome.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's showing as they manage to close that gap up a little bit here in the third and fourth quarter. We've seen a notable difference in their performance this evening as the Woodland Hills managed to make more shots that were successful. But right now, it looks like Latrobe is the projected winner of this evening as 8 seconds remains on the clock here in the fourth quarter.
And Dunn is going to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Wolverines, number 5, Jasmine Dunn.
If you're the coach of the Wildcats, you'll be happy to get out of this one with a win tonight.
Absolutely. At this point, it's just a matter of Wildcats. I mean, the Woodland Hills showing that they weren't going to go down easily to begin with. As they try to make this shot, you know, shots like this are quite symbolic for a team that's in Woodland Hills situation at the moment.
They said that number 1 was in the lane too fast. She stepped in too fast, but before the ball left the shooter's hands.
So that ball that went in by Jasmine Dunn is no good. The clock is still at 8.1 seconds. And just like that, before the timer could even go back on, Wildcats has a foul. Quite unfortunate for Woodland Hills. They came in swinging. They came in with fire and fury, but Latrobe came in with an extinguisher. Hit that fire and fury out.
They sure did tonight. They really used their size advantage, their height advantage, to keep the Wolverines trying to shoot over top of them. .1 seconds on the clock.
And just the touch base with the scoreboard, it's 74/65. Make that 75/65.
I will say that the Woodland Hills made the game respectable.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. And make that 76/65. A good 3 throw. Oh, it looked like it had a potential there. And that is game.
That's going to be the game tonight.
Your Wildcats defeat the Woodland Hills Wolverines 76-65.
That was brutal. Latrobe Wildcats come out as the victor here tonight. It's 76/65. Wildcats take the crown of victory as they walk out of here tonight. Smiles on the faces. Woodland Hills came in pretty powerful, a lot of effort, good calls. Unfortunately, we started to see the better half of the performance towards the end of the game, and it was much too late. This is Roxamore Sports. All rights telecast reserved to our CEO, Leon Roxamore. This is Roxamore Sports Live. Maximilian Keeper here with Charles Cook.
Good night.
Good night.